Hello Aquarius, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your love and life reading, focused on the first half of July from the 1st through the 15th. A general reading as always, guys. It's not going to resonate with each person who tunes in, so please do take from this whatever makes sense for you and your situation and let go of what doesn't make sense for you. If you're interested in your own personal private reading, all of that info is down below in the description box, and I will include a link to all of the card decks that are featured here today, Aquarius. So we're going to be starting off with your focus messages as we always do. And these are the two card decks that I have chosen. The first is In the Shadows, Oracle cards by All Things Intuitive. And I just thought it was so fitting to pull from the Twin Flame Shadows deck by Mystic Moon. And of course, you don't have to identify with a twin flame connection. That is just the name of the card deck. So let's go ahead and grab a couple from each deck to start things off, Aquarius. So let's take a look and see what direction this reading is going to go, focusing first on the shadows of the connection that you're focused on for this reading, or whatever is overshadowing some aspect of your life at this time. All right, so we'll grab two from here. I'm guided to this one. Ooh, look at that. I forgive you. So maybe you needed forgiveness, Aquarius, or there's somebody that you're focused on for this reading who is in need of forgiveness from you. Let's grab this one here. I need to focus on my healing. And sometimes in order to get healing started, forgiveness is the first step. So these are actually really fitting messages that are presenting itself when it comes to the shadows of what's coming through for this reading at this time, Aquarius. So let's dig a little bit deeper as to what else is in the shadows for your love life and in regard to your life and what's overshadowing things at this time. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aquarius. What's in the shadows? What is beneath the surface? What's being hidden? We've got this repelled energy. So there might actually be somebody that you're repelled by, or you're just not wanting to engage, not wanting to interact, or there's some aspect of your life that is putting you into this energy. Okay, so let's add one more. We've got self-indulgent. So some of you guys might certainly be overindulging at this time and also coming through with this self-indulgent energy. Okay, so hopefully that has resonated with some of you guys already. And let's add to this. Let's add to this with the Mystic Moon Oracles. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aquarius for this love and life reading. First half of July. All right. Let's see what needs to come through here. We do have the need for patience at this time, Aquarius. We also have nostalgia presenting itself. This is remembering the good times, reminiscing about certain moments that you've shared with this person, that there might still be love here. This could also be a potential reunion, or that somebody's coming back into your life from the past. This is very similar to the energy of the Six of Cups. But maybe, there's somebody that you're thinking about for this reading, and it's been a long time since you guys have been in connection. Part of the reason might be, we do have this repelled energy. Something might have happened between the two of you where you might actually be repelled from each other. If you guys had an argument, if there was just a very bad ending between the two of you, there's this need for healing and forgiveness that's presenting itself here. And there's also a reason why we need patience when it comes to this. We have contemplation. So Aquarius, you might be having a lot of things going through your mind right now, really thinking about this individual, contemplating where life is right now, where it's been, where you are, where you want to go. And part of where you want to go is to be able to create ascension in your love life, certainly, but also in your life. This is, after all, a love and life reading. So it's focused on way more than just your love life. You have the capability of taking advantage of this ascension, but there has to be action that's implemented there. But maybe now's not the right time, which is why there is this patience card that's presenting itself. We have this purge card coming through as well. So there's certain things, certain aspects of what's going on in your life right now, Aquarius, that needs to be purged out. That could be toxic connections. That could be certain experiences, negative baggage, past experiences that you might still be holding on to that's preventing movement toward this ascension. This is a time to get rid of things and people that truly no longer serve a purpose in your life. Some of you might want to go in a new direction as well. And by changing directions, as you can see, there's the energy of the sun in the horizon, same energy in the ascending card, which represents in tarot, from the sun's energy, very happy vibrations, positive, cause for celebration, joy, success, fulfillment. But some of you are in this solitude energy, which is very similar to that hermit card in traditional tarot, which is picking up off of Virgo. So if you are focused on a Virgo, Aquarius, especially my feminines, we do have a female figure in that photo. But, you know, take it for how it applies in your situation. This is somebody who's withdrawn, somebody who might just want to be left alone for now. But they're also feeling quite lonely during this process. They're going within, they're just trying to search for answers to their life's issues and problems. And maybe during this time of introspection and reflection, this is where that healing has begun, and really truly purging things out, even energetically, from what it is that you might be holding on to. Maybe it's time truly to just detach, let it go. We do have pride and ego, which might be picking up off of your person's energy here, Aquarius. If they're too prideful, they're just all up in their head about how this is affecting them and not so much concerned about how it's affecting you. Maybe this was an issue when you guys were together. But look at this. We do have the Soulmate card coming through here. There's a reason why you're still feeling nostalgic about the connection. And it is a recognition of the bond that you share. But we do have the shadow work card presenting itself. So whoever it is that needs to do this shadow work, it could certainly be your person here, Aquarius, who needs to do this. That's why we've got this card. I need to focus on my healing. And if this is your person coming through, letting you know that they're working on themselves through this shadow work, that's great. Because that's actually what's going to create healing towards any behaviors and emotional wounding that they had going on when you guys were together that might have contributed to the issues in the partnership. And then we've got this energy of grief, which is very similar to the Three of Swords for me. Heartbreak over a separation. And not a whole lot going on by way of communication at this time, I don't think. That's what I'm picking up from that. But there's a strong bond here between the two of you. You certainly could have hit a bit of a rough patch in the partnership. And I do feel, Aquarius, your partner might actually be working on themselves now. If they want to come back to you, they need to be coming towards you as a better person here. Okay, so let's add to this. This is the Pining Rose Love Oracle by my friend Amy of Calico Moon. So let's see what else. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aquarius. What else do we need to know in love and life for the first half of July? Love that. A new beginning is coming in. But it might take some time, okay? So you got to have some patience for this to come in. The passion between the two of you, still reflected here. You're still feeling this magnetic pull to this person, Aquarius. You could have ghosted them, or they could have ghosted you, which is why there's no communication, no contact maybe at this time. But with this ascending energy, healing, the need for forgiveness, shadow work, changing directions. And I forgot to mention this Solitude card, which again is my Hermit card. It can bridge the gap between two people. It's another card talking about someone that returns. The two of you could have certainly connected in a past life. You have known each other before, Aquarius, which could explain why you still feel so drawn to them, because you've known each other before. You've connected in a past life. And if there's unfinished business, then that's why you guys have to reconnect in this lifetime. There's a particular song that perhaps you listen to and it reminds you of this individual. We also have a wedding band right here, so you guys could have been married. Somebody could be a musician, very gifted in music, and then look at the next card, we've got music. And in my previous readings, this definitely came through quite heavily. There are just so many references to music. So either this brought you guys together, your love of music, or this could be what you do for a living. But look at this. There's our reunion, followed by you are my light. And we already know that you guys are not together. You're in separation. So that's already presenting itself here. But there's certainly the desire to bring it back together with that reunion. Okay, so let's add some tarot to this. This is the Bougie deck by Sal Biodora of Eat, Read, Love. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aquarius in love and life for the first half of July, from the 1st through the 15th. We've got the Ten of Wands, which is fire energy. There is this need, Aquarius, to lay down these burdens of the past, of what's happened here, to bring you guys into separation. You each have to take responsibility for the role that you might have played in the breakup and the separation. And this can apply to your life too, whatever heavy burdens you're carrying on your shoulders, whether it's referring to your love life or whatever other aspect of your life where this heaviness is presenting itself. You got to get rid of that. You got to deal with it. You got to face it in order to purge that out of your life and create this ascension in all areas of your life. We've got the Five of Coins, which is Pentacles energy. That's Earth, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. The Five of Pentacles, of course, is somebody who's been left out in the cold. We do have that ghosted energy. So this is either you who's left this person out in the cold, or they did this to you. We've got the Ace of Cups. Look at this, followed by the Ace of Swords. So we have two aces right next to each other. Aces represent new beginnings here. We already have the new beginning card that's reflected right there. The Ace of Cups, however, Aquarius, is the need to be able to fill your own cup of love first in order to extend that cup of love to the person that you want to love, that you want to be able to spend your life with. And this Ace of Swords is about clarity and a breakthrough and victory when it comes to the partnership. The two of you have experienced this Tower moment. Could have certainly been very unexpected, could have been very painful, very chaotic. But this can also represent a blessing in disguise here, Aquarius. This gives you a new foundation to work with in your love life, in your life. But it is quite an experience to go through that Tower moment, because oftentimes we don't even see it coming. And you go through this grieving process of a broken relationship, which we already know. Some of you guys have gone through that. This has not been an easy journey for some of you. But you do still see this person as that light. They represent that light in your darkness, Aquarius. Or perhaps they represent that light for you, you know, or this is how you both see each other. This is beautiful because the Four of Wands represents my twin flame card. This could be a twin flame connection right here. That 1111 card. Fire energy. Once again. This is a very happy card. It's harmony. It's a happy home. It's a happy future. A happy relationship. Being able to build a life long term with somebody. My masculine's coming through as the Emperor here. Knowing what it is that he wants and going after what it is that he wants. This is somebody who could be an entrepreneur also. This is a solid, stable masculine right here. And maybe this masculine wasn't so solid and stable before, but they're coming through as the Emperor now. But right now, you guys are in this Four of Swords energy. You're taking a break from each other. This is a resting period to recuperate, to heal, to find forgiveness in your heart. And clearly we're dealing with a broken heart here with the Three of Swords over the separation, that grief that I was picking up off of earlier. I do have a Knight of Cups that's coming in with a very romantic gesture here. He's just following his heart, wanting to be with the feminine. Look at this. The Six of Wands is a beautiful card also, because there's victory here. It's success. There's progress. It restores a person's self-confidence. It's triumph. It's a beautiful card. So this can still be a successful relationship, Aquarius, despite where you guys have been. Yes, there's healing that's needed here. It's time to think of each other now, rather than just thinking of yourselves. And I really feel here, Aquarius, your person could have just been all about themselves at one point, you know, and we do have this self-indulgent card presenting itself here. And the High Priestess, it's time to pay attention to your intuition. Your gut, what's it telling you? This is also letting you know that in order to bring about this new beginning, that's why we started off with that Patience card, because the High Priestess represents having to wait. Wait and just have some patience. It's not the right time to take action. Healing has to come first. Healing has got to come first, okay? All right, guys, so let's move on. Let's grab some romance angels. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aquarius. In love and romance for the first half of July. Yeah, heart-to-heart conversations need to happen. You need to be able to talk to each other and communicate. Get things off your chest. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. And look at our next card. There's our reconciliation. Someone from the past is returning. You got to let go of the control issues, though. Okay, you got to have patience. Just allow this to unfold the way it is meant to. That's what's presenting itself here. So let's add to this with some Lover's Oracle. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on Aquarius in love and life. What else needs to come through here, please? Yes, transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. Yes. Bottom of the deck. If you could do anything, Aquarius, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. You know, isn't that the truth? Just follow your heart. And that's where the High Priestess comes in, because you got to pay attention to your intuition there. You know? So let's go ahead and grab some dialogue messages here. This is from my deck, the HeartSpace Oracle. We will grab a few from here. Aquarius, some of these words could be coming from you, of course. And some of these words could be coming from the person that you are focused on for this reading. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aquarius. So we'll grab a few, take whichever one you're most guided towards, as always. Let's grab the bottom. Okay, what do we have? Oh, wow. Okay, let's start with this one. Your hugs, your kisses, your scent, your taste, your body. I want it all. Now. We already know the passionate connection, that magnetic pull towards each other. It's certainly here. And yeah, this kind of goes together. Skin to skin is the mood I'm in. Skin to skin. Next message. Aren't you tired of pretending that we don't love each other? You know, so there's this need to really just have that conversation, to just get things off your chest and just really tell each other how you're feeling. Next message. You send shivers down my spine, knowing I'm yours and you're mine. You guys definitely still are so drawn to each other. You still want to be with one another. Yes, there's healing that needs to happen here. Yes, there is forgiveness that needs to get the ball rolling towards healing. And I feel, for the most part, you guys are on the same page, wanting this reunion. And we also have the reconciliation card presenting itself here. And not only do we have references to a twin flame, but we've got a soulmate card that's coming through here. Next message. You are my love of a lifetime. This is the person that you want to be able to build a life with, Aquarius. This is you acknowledging that, or this is your person acknowledging that as well. And the last card. What are you waiting for? You know, so there's a bit of impatience that's presenting itself through this message, but clearly the angels are communicating that there's this need to wait. You know, it's like, what are you waiting for? Just let's do this already. Let's have that conversation. Let's get back together. But the timing has got to be right. And I'm just feeling here that you got to just wait it out. You know, that's why the High Priestess as well is coming through, letting you know that you got to just wait. Have some patience and wait this out, because it's absolutely necessary to bring this together when the time is right. Okay, so let's grab some healing messages here, Aquarius, for this connection, since clearly it's needed. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aquarius, for this love and life reading for the first half of July, from the 1st through the 15th. Archangel Michael is blessing this reading for you, Aquarius. Harmony. Love it. So you can restore harmony in your life, in your love life as well. Yes, there's work that needs to be done, but moving forward and just based off of the cards that have presented itself here, it looks pretty positive still. at this time you are being divinely guided towards a particular path in your life, Aquarius. You know, and sometimes in order to bring us back to where we belong, we have to switch directions. We have to just do our own thing. And that's what also brings about this ascension and moving you towards the path that you belong. And with a reconciliation, you know, it's like a U-turn. It's like you had to switch directions to go back to where you need to be. A situation that needs balance. And whatever aspect of your life, Aquarius, is in need of balance at this time. And remember how you ended up getting the let go of control issues message. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. You also ended up getting the nature card, which is allow nature to take its course. And this could also be letting you know that, you know, just get out in nature and just relax and just have some alone time to figure things out for yourself. And that, to me, is very hermit and energy with that solitude card. And when it comes to your love life, romance is going to find you when the time is right, Aquarius. Your love life will take a turn for the better, I feel. Beautiful messages, guys. So let's close out this reading with some final messages. This is by my soul sister, Angelic Revelation 144. This is a deck called Divine Love Affirmations, Self-Love, and Relationships. So we'll grab a few from here. And whichever one you most resonate with, let's take a look and see what the final messages are for your reading here, Aquarius. Angels and spirit guides, please. For Aquarius in love and life, first half of July. Even though we may push each other to the limits, our love will always be eternal and limitless. I will choose to love myself, love life, and fall in love, my divine partner, again every day. Beautiful message. Willing to fall in love again. And as you can see from this photo, I mean, it's a bride and a groom, obviously. So there's a potential here. Some of you guys might be reconciling with somebody that you were married to or still are, obviously. And or this is future energies, just being able to build a life with your person. Next message. I cleanse all unwanted thoughts and feelings from my aura, surrendering everything to the divine. I let go of all limiting beliefs that have been holding me back. I love that. And that will also help with your ascension, purging things out of your life that no longer serve a purpose, and your healing journey. Love that. Next message. I make peace with karmic partners and learn lessons from difficult relationships of the past. These experiences enable me to be a better spouse to my true divine partner. Fantastic. That coincides with this purge energy. Making peace with the past and letting it go, leaving it where it is, and just concentrating on where you're at now and where the future can ultimately land. Last one. I am authentic, unique, and wonderfully made. I honor myself, flaws and all, loving myself unconditionally. I love this, Aquarius. It's so needed because you have to be able to love yourself first. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, wasn't there... Sorry, I've got so many cards here. Yeah, we have the Ace of Cups. This is a card of loving yourself first. To be able to love yourself unconditionally first, to fill that cup of love for you. And that's what's going to help you heal and move forward, to be able to offer that cup of love to somebody else. Better yet, having two people who are in the same energy of the Ace of Cups and coming towards each other with cups that are full. And you're not expecting this person to fill your cup because you're full. You've worked on yourself. You've healed yourself. You found love in your heart for yourself. And that's what's going to help you find that love beyond yourself. So, I love that card. All right, guys, so that's where I'm going to leave this one, whatever part of it resonated with you. I do hope that it helped you and gave you the clarity that you needed. And if you are interested in your own personal private reading, all of that information is down below in the description box. I have blacked out some dates for the second half of August, so my July dates are actually filling up rather quickly. And I'm just taking a little bit of a mental break and just taking some time to celebrate my birthday the second half of August. And so, I mean, I'm still going to be doing some readings here on my channel. I'm just not going to be doing personal readings. So to free up my time a little bit and to just recharge, truly. Okay, guys, so that's where I'm at. And thank you guys so very much for tuning in. And I'll see you guys for your next reading. Take care.